Carrots with Chef Kev today. He's making carrot cake cookies and carrot souffle. And the carrot souffle was delicious. The carrot cake cookies look so good.
The cookies, one of the tricks with the cookies, you have to let them cool before you ice them.
Oh, okay. And with the souffle, Eric doesn't know this. You got to let it cool before you eat it.
Yeah, and look, you could dust it with a little powdered sugar if you want.
Ooh, that's
You could
fancy.
bake it with a carrot on top if you want.
Oh, very cute.
Now, for the cookies...
I mean, is this what you leave for the Easter Bunny, or you eat it?
No, just...
You don't leave stuff out for the Easter Bunny?
Oh.
We always leave carrots.
What? Some of us in Louisiana have Easter rabbit, and this is a great side to go with the Easter rabbit.
Ooh, I'm not going to tell my kids that.
No, I'm just saying. This is for older. The adults have rabbits. The kids have bunnies, but the adults have rabbits.
Okay.
So basically
You
what I
should've
have
cooked
here,
rabbit. That sounds good.
I have basically, that's right, that's what I took.
Flour, eggs?
Three-quarter cup of brown sugar.
Okay.
A stick of butter, room temperature, creamed it together with an egg and a splash of vanilla.
Okay.
What we have here is, and you could do this with the mixer, gang, but why not? Grandma didn't have a mixer. Here I have 1 3/4 cups of flour.
Okay.
A teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a little pinch of salt.
Oh, you're mixing it with that. This is for the carrots.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and mix this in using this spatula because this is kind of a sticky dough.
Okay.
Now, that's why I said you can use the mixer, but you're gonna notice this will come together. Now, it takes a second.
Okay.
But that little moisture in there is gonna absorb all of this flour. It's gonna be very sticky.
Do you drop this though, or do you roll it?
What I like to do is I like to put this in clear wrap.
Oh, that's right.
And let it come together in the fridge.
Okay.
See how it's starting to get a little sticky? It's starting to get there. It just takes patience or it'll be all over your counter.
Yeah, how do your arms feel?
But like I
Good?
said, you could do this with a mixer if you want.
Little elbow grease in there.
Now, here's one of the options too, gang. If you want, we could put nuts in this. We could do pecans, we could do walnuts. I didn't do either one of the nuts, but if you want to put walnuts and pecans, you can, okay?
When do you put these cute little carrots in there?
Once we get this worked in, here, you can go ahead and dump the shredded carrots in.
All of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and this is like when you could get the nuts in.
Okay.
So we're just gonna work this together. I'm gonna put this in a piece of clear wrap once it firms up a little more. And I like to go ahead and refrigerate it for at least 30 minutes. But look, the cookies bake 350 degrees. When they come out, okay, it's almost like a cake. So you wanna let them cool before you ice them. And all I did icing-wise was just a little softened cream cheese, tiny bit of butter, and powdered sugar.
All right.
And a splash of vanilla.
Perfect for Easter. Thanks, Chef Kev. Now to a performance by the Friendship Circle Band. They are performing tonight at 6 o'clock at the Ellis Marcellus Center for Music.